So, greetings from the great beyond. I haven't posted a video in a really long time, and I think I put some announcement on the channel that I was gonna make a post and announce something. And at that point, I'd made plans to do another hike. But anyway, I'll just sort of fill in sort of the hiking since the last videos, which I think were in Nepal. So I came back in 2016, and I didn't have a place to live, so I was looking for a house or something to move to, and I started hiking on the Vermont Long Trail in, I think it was like July or August of that year, and I hiked it for a couple weeks, and I made it about halfway up to Middlebury, and I actually did a video. I was taking videos as I went, but then I just didn't want to hike anymore, and I had this into it was kind of like intuitive, but I found a house, and I bought a house for like $39,000 that hadn't been lived in a while, and renovated it back in 2016, and have been living in this where I am now since 2016. So like the last 6 years. God, it's a long time. Um, but I did an announcement a couple years ago, and I was thinking of doing a hike, and this goes back to like the beginning of the pandemic. So it just this channel's never really been about my personal life or what I'm doing, but so the last 6 years I've been in Western Massachusetts. I bought a house in Lanesboro, which is the same town that the Appalachian Trail goes over, Mount Greylock in Massachusetts. That's the high point in Massachusetts. Anyway, so I live in Lanesboro now. I've had a house here since 2016, but I've been working around here, and I haven't had so I got this house, and I fixed it up, and I got it. I had to open the building permit, and then I got the work done, and then I closed it, and there was a period where I had like literally like $7 to my name, and through you know just luck and being persistent, I've managed to keep going, and I'm now in slightly less precarious financial shape. But I had I had I was doing a little bit better, and I had some money, and so I'd always wanted to do a hike from the airport in Kingston, Jamaica, to the top of Blue Mountain in Jamaica. It's not widely known that Jamaica has a 7,000 foot peak, and you can basically hike from the airport all the way to the top. So I had a hike I wanted to do there. I wanted to get into a little bit of Jamaican history. I'm very taken with the story of Nanny of the Maroons, and the story of the Windward Maroons and their struggles against the colonial government. I think it's fascinating, and it's inspired me in a lot of ways. And I don't know necessarily that um, it's it's accessible to a wider audience, and I kind of want to do it in the context of like hiking travel. I don't know how widely it would have been received, but I had actually gotten a flight down there, and had my plan. I was going to go do it, and then unfortunately, a couple months before that, the pandemic intervened, and I just haven't really had the inclination to get that back together. But anyway, so the pandemic, yeah, you might have heard of it. Um, Pandemic. So anyway, so yeah, and was basically just sat around here during the pandemic. I've hiked around a little bit up around here in the Berkshires, and just some day hikes and stuff. Um, so anyway, I left my job here in Pittsfield last June, in June of 2021, and was going to hike from the Canadian border to the Mexico border along the Continental Divide Trail. And in so doing, I would hopefully have if I'd completed that hike, I would have completed the Triple Crown. But it seems that the pandemic did a little bit of work on my ticker, and I had some heart trouble while I was hiking, and I didn't make it on a glacier, and I ended up in the hospital out there. And a friend who I met when I was hiking the Appalachian Trail back in 2014, who actually helped me get started out in Montana when I was hiking, I didn't stay with I stayed with him and his girlfriend for a little bit, and his family in Montana, and I ended up getting an apartment. I found a job there. Was working there for the last like 9 months. I just moved back to Massachusetts in April, and so I have plans to do another hike. But I don't know if this is a bad thing or if I should post this video because it might be 5 years before I post anything else. But anyway, so yeah, just living the life of a country gentleman here in Lanesboro, Massachusetts, and I'm kind of teasing because I think I am going to be doing another hiking video very soon. What's interesting is like I did videos when I started hiking the Long Trail back in 2016 and did half of it, and I've never posted that. I never will. And I did videos up in Glacier when I started doing the Continental Divide Trail, and I don't think I'll post those either. That was some really weird hiking. So I've never had that decline of my physical condition while I've been out in the wilderness, and it's kind of jarring, because it's easy. Like it is a heart condition, so yeah. But the thing about having that, it sounds probably more dangerous than it was because fortunately, I wasn't in a part of the glacier that's really remote or anything, and I was able to get back to civilization pretty quickly. But I was out there about 2 days, and yeah, I was really lucky. But I mean, my health overall right now is a lot better. I mean, I spent the time I was in Montana last 9 months, I was also getting treatment for the heart condition I had, and I lost a lot of weight. Um, so anyway, so yeah, if you're seeing this video and you don't post a nasty comments, maybe I'll post some more videos. I don't know. There might be some people who are still subscribing to this who don't like me very much. I don't really know. I guess we'll find out. But I just say that because there's some people that I'm not on the best of terms with who I've hiked with before, but I don't think we're gonna worry about that. So, all right.